Hello friend, welcome to Vavar25. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made these two t-shirts. The one on the right is the logo and the left one is the gift. I'm going to show you how I made the gift. Here it is all done, so stick around to the end to watch it. Hi everyone, welcome to Vavar25. If you're new here, my name is Maiva and this channel is all about art, craft and lifestyle vlogs. Today I am making a t-shirt for a dear friend who just had a baby, and I'll be using Canva, which is a design software. Hello. And yeah, Canva is basically a design software where you can literally do anything. So I'm going to start off with a sticker template, and it's just gonna bring me a template, and I'm gonna look for ideas. The person I'm making this gift for loves F1 racing. If you don't know what that is, it's just fast supercars racing. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, I didn't really find pictures I liked, so I was scrolling through to see if I could find any fun, loving themes, inspiration that Canva already has. I tried making it into an A4 document, but I was like, nah, so I went back to the sticker and I just wrote down some things about her, and I went on to look for more things to put onto the t-shirt. She's an Enneagram 6, so I was researching that, seeing if I could find any fun things to put on there, but I actually ended up just putting Enneagram 6. And yeah, seeing if I had any ideas to put onto the sticker template that is gonna go onto the t-shirt. So yeah, this was kind of a hard thing for me because it's like having a blank canvas and just being told to fill it. So I don't know if I'm the only one who kind of struggles with that. This actually is the most intense part for me, but I brainstormed, I tried to think of things she would like, and that was that. And then I finally had my final design that I was happy with, and I went into Cricut Design Space. This is the software that comes with the Cricut machine that I'm going to show you later on. Just clicked on new project. It brings you to the canvas where you can pretty much start designing. You can look for templates for a t-shirt or any other thing that you're doing. And yeah, so I went on to upload my image, and I was trying different types of uploads like PNG, JPG. These are just different types of image formats, and it was a hassle, okay, because some of them would come out with the background blocked out. And anyway, I finally figured it out and put a border, which helped me to keep it round and then blur the background, as you can see over here. I uploaded it to the canvas, and that's the old design. I put up the new design of the sticker for this gift shirt, and it was looking great. This is the Cricut Explore Air 2. That's the machine I have, and with this machine it comes with cables that you can connect to the power as well as your laptop. So that's what I did. I was just plugging it into the power, and then there's an open button that I pressed so that it opens. And then I just turned it on, and that's what I was doing. Next up, I plugged it into my laptop with the Cricut Design Space opened, and then I had to do the same thing on my printer. I was checking because there was jammed paper the last time I used it, and just wanted to make sure that it was working and ready to go. So I actually had just one sheet of this iron-on vinyl, and it's because I messed up all the other ones. So I loaded it into the printer, and I was making sure that I was following all the instructions which I previously wrote down on all these sticky notes so that I wouldn't mess up. And this is my office assistant right now, and he was on guard duty, you feel me? But I don't know, he's not serious. He's out here checking the cat. Listen, he's not doing his job. Anyway, this is again the image on the Cricut software, and I was making sure again to be following all these instructions, and I had to then save the project so that I don't lose it. which is what I did. And then it shows you a preview of how it's gonna look on the mat, so that you know you're making sure you have the right image, and you know it shows you what you need to do. And I was like, let me send it to the printer and hoping it connects and works out. After that, I had to send it to the printer, which is what I did, and I was just hoping that it works out. And thankfully, as you can see here, it printed out perfectly as it showed on the screen. This office assistant was not even bothering to help me pick up the print at this point. I was like, sir, what are you even doing? Anyway, this is the print and it looks beautiful. I was very happy with the results, and yeah, just keeping an eye on this one while I get back to it. So the next step was to get this ironing board, which I'm going to use to transfer the printed sheet onto this cutting mat, which is what is actually going to be loaded onto the Cricut machine. So I was being very careful, making sure that it's in line. It has grid marks, which is great. And again, following those instructions, I went ahead to the Cricut machine and I loaded it onto it. You put it and slide it under these hooks that it has, and then you press the button to actually make sure it's hooked on there. And I did a retake so that you guys can see over here that flashing light. After that, this C that's blinking is what you press on so that it basically starts to cut, and it kind of just does the work for you, and it's kind of fun to watch. So yeah, that's what it was doing, and I was just like crossing my fingers hoping that it cuts properly. Once it was done, I clicked onto that button again, the arrow button, and offloaded the printed and cut sheet. I put it back onto the iron board, and I got my t-shirt in a size small so that I could get it ready to transfer the print onto it. This is a heat press, which, by the way, shout out to my mother-in-law. She got me this, and I'm so blessed, okay? I was very excited to learn how to use it, but I didn't use it for a long time, so I'm glad that I'm now finally using it. Anyway, this is the t-shirt. This basically is the same as an iron. It's just a big iron. It's a heat press. So I set my temperature to 315, and as you can see here, you can just change the temperature depending on what project you're doing. You can also change how much time you want to use it for. So I let it, get to the 315 degrees temperature so that I could start. I went ahead to iron my t-shirt because I wanted it to be a nice flat surface, and then while I was doing this, I also wanted the design to be right in the middle. So as you can see, I ironed it, and then I am going to fold it in half to make sure I have a little bit of a crease in the middle so that we're not misplacing the design. And then after that, I iron it again just to make sure we don't have any creases in the actual spot where I'm going to put the design. So then I go ahead to peel it from the sheet, and yeah, pretty much just place it onto the t-shirt. I carefully placed it onto the t-shirt, trying to make sure it was right in the middle, and then I went in with this parchment paper because you don't want to iron directly onto the design. And then I took the heat press, and again, I had set it to 315 for 30 seconds. So that's what I did. And while I was putting it on there, I just made sure to press down just to make sure that the design was, not going anywhere. And I actually did this a couple times. I want to say 3 to 4 times, just again to make sure that it was on there properly. Peel away the parchment paper and see if the design transferred perfectly, which it did. And I was about to throw it away, and I remembered, save your parchment paper for the next project. So that's what I did. I set it aside, and I had this mannequin, so I decided to put the t-shirt with the design on top of it just to see how it fits. Of course, I found out that this mannequin is an extra small, so it was super hard to get this t-shirt on, but finally we made it, and I said, this is looking really, really good. And and this is it after it's done. The fit was amazing and it was in the the design, and I was just so happy with the results. Then I just made sure to put back this film that usually comes with that mat for the Cricut, just so that you're not getting any dirt on it and you can use it and it stays sticky for the next time. I went ahead to iron the rest of the t-shirt just so that once I'm packaging it, it's nice and neat for her and it just doesn't have any creases, or at least minor creases. So that's what I did, and I folded it nicely. You already know I had to take some pictures, and then after that it was time to package. I got a box and I just taped it up on the sides, under, and everything. I used some wrapping paper or tissue paper, whatever you want to call this, for the packages. And I put in my t-shirt, and then I was like, yeah, I gotta have like some sort of note, so I quickly did that and signed off a congratulations card and then put it into the box as well, and that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This week's shout out goes out to EJ Stevens. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment on one of the videos. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye.